Boris Johnson has played down calls from Nicola Sturgeon's SNP, stressing there is enough funding being given to Scotland to help them prevent a jobs crisis. The SNP has said thousands of jobs could be lost unnecessarily if the Scottish Parliament is denied the financial powers needed to protect Scotland's economy from the impact of COVID-19. Ian Blackford, leader of the SNP at Westminster, warned a jobs disaster was impending if the Tories scrap the furlough scheme in October and withhold the borrowing powers being sought by Holyrood to save jobs. But a government source told Express.co.uk on Saturday evening millions had been given to Scotland in support, stressing the comments that the SNP were just playing party politics. The source added, Boris Johnson and the UK government are helping Scotland with significant amounts of funding due to COVID-19, the SNP are just looking for something to complain about. Scotland should be working together with Westminster to show the strength of the UK during this difficult time. The MP warned the growing threat to Scottish jobs demonstrated the need for independence, stressing that the Scottish Parliament would have extended the furlough scheme if Scotland had the normal powers of an independent country. The latest Treasury figures reveal that more than 936,000 jobs, a third of Scotland's workforce, have been propped up by UK government support. Numbers salaried under the Job Retention Scheme soared by 43,000 to 779,500 between June and July as the country moved into the third stage of Nicola Sturgeon's more cautious exit plan. Over the same period, a further 2,000 self-employed Scots were paid out of the public purse. It takes the total number of non-staff claims to 157,000, with Westminster backing entrepreneurs to the tune of £459 million. Scotland's Finance Secretary Kate Forbes and other Scottish ministers have repeatedly pushed for the flexibility to borrow more and to be able to move capital underspend over to day-to-day revenue spending. During a visit to Edinburgh in July, Chief Secretary to the Treasury Stephen Barclay said that a further £1.9 billion in funding had been given to the Scottish Government to see out the year and fund initiatives to tackle the effects of COVID-19 in lieu of granting more fiscal flexibility for Scotland. Mr. Blackford said, the UK faces a looming jobs disaster if the Tories cut the furlough scheme and withhold the crucial financial powers the Scottish Parliament needs to save jobs and protect our economy. Reckless Tory plans to cut support for jobs in the middle of a global pandemic could lead to mass unemployment, with thousands of unnecessary job losses and lasting social damage for communities across Scotland.